Greetings viewers, this is CP666 signing on, and as a complete aside to this video, had yet another Duracell battery leak. Look at this. Look at this. This is the third one I've seen in the past month that has exploded. This was in my bird clock, my first one that I got, but whatever, that's not really the point. The video that you are about to watch contains destruction. Do not try what you are about to see at home. Don't try it at a friend's house. Don't try it anywhere. If you're going to ignore my advice, don't do it inside. It'll make a mess, and you will get in trouble, and you will probably hurt yourself. Likewise, I'm sure there's going to be somebody who is going to complain about the fact that I destroyed something. It was broken. It didn't work at all. In fact, really the only thing that worked about it was the radio somewhat, and the auxiliary input. The CD changer did not work at all, and the cassette decks needed new belts, which was way more than the machine was even worth in the first place. So that is the only reason why I destroyed it. If it worked perfectly fine, there would have been no destruction. I would have donated it to a thrift store, sold it on eBay, or Kijiji or something, Craigslist, whatever. I would have sold it. I would have given it on to somebody. I wouldn't have senselessly destroyed it. But since a lot of you have been clamoring for destruction videos on this channel, I will never understand why. But since a lot of you have been saying, oh, smash something on video, blah blah blah. Well, here's your smash video. Hope you enjoy it. Not the world's greatest video, but you get the idea. There's lots of sounds of things breaking, at least. Very satisfying. Alright. So here is the old stereo that I had in my studio setup that was holding everything up, that I don't need anymore. Are there any takers? Does anybody want this before I send it off to the next highest bidder? I'm actually going to take it apart right now and take things out like the transformer and the useful bits. So we'll get started with that. Alright, so this, by the way, if you don't remember, is what's inside. Now, I'm not sure what all I can use from in here, but I believe I'm going to be I'll be taking the power supply. That's definitely coming out of here. Power supply is mine. Tape decks are junk. That's all. Everything here in here is basically junk, except for the transformer and the power supply. Maybe the tape deck motors. I may keep those. But I doubt it. I don't think I'm going to be able to get those off anyway. It's powered by one motor. And I'm not taking that tape deck apart. So maybe when I smash this thing to a million pieces, I will actually be able to extract that. I need to remove the two bottom screws here in order to get the transformer out. So I'll do that. Okay, so forget about that. It's obvious to me that the transformer is not coming out, so we'll figure out a way to get it out. Hopefully this is light enough. Okay, so you probably want to see what that caused. Let's find out. Oh, well, that's not much. Broke that off. There's a couple pieces of crap. Ah, yeah. That's some enjoyable destruction. But I am not done with that. It's not good enough. Oh, I know what it hit. I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit that right there. So. I want more than that. What can give me more destruction? This ought to work. I don't really know other than holding this. Let's see what this does. Okay. Oh yeah. I'd say that's royally screwed. Oh, and I'm only at 10%. So I guess this destruction video might be cut short. This should destroy very easily, though. Alright. Here's the control panel. Well, what's left of it. Oh, man. What a mess. Hope you saw that. Now we can do it to this one, too. I'm not even really doing anything to this, and it's just getting demolished. Oh, that was gear grease. Yuck. I wonder if I can take this off. Oh yeah, that was easy. Okay. So I think that's enough. I think that's been suitably destroyed now. There's bits of it everywhere. Now I guess I'm going to get in trouble the next time somebody goes to mow the lawn. That's alright. There's like pieces falling off of it. I just have to pick all the bits out of the lawn at least. There's the actuator for the cassette deck. Oh wow, there's like glass pieces in here too. Oh, that's part of the cassette deck, I guess. That made a mess. Oh, it smells bad too. Yep, there are pieces of this thing everywhere. Well, to all you people who wanted to see destruction, there's your destruction. Just as a disclaimer, this was not a working piece. If it was working, I would never have done this. I do not condone the destruction of completely working pieces of equipment, but I'm not done yet. I actually want to see if I can bust this up. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get you a view of this or not. Uh-oh, maybe. There we go. Up there it is. In bits. Any other pieces? Hope none went into the neighbor's lawn, but there we go. I would call that suitably destroyed. This back piece here is metal, so there's not much you can do about that. I could probably step this over here. What am I stepping on? Ah, more bits. What's this? I don't know if that came from this or not, but I'd be shocked. Just gotta make sure that there's none in the lawn. Because I'm sure I'll get in trouble. Oh, that's grease. That's grease covered. So is that. I'm covered in grease now. Let's see if I can flip it like this and get rid of the rest of this. Okay, ooh, look at the wires. That's kind of cool. Well, I don't know if I'm going to get anything else of this, so I think that's pretty well all she wrote for that. Didn't have any takers when it was intact. Do I have any takers now that it's in bits? Free shipping, folks. Small enough that I could get away with shipping it for free. Shipping costs would probably be nothing on that. I love how that stayed intact. Okay, so I've now got it apart completely. The pieces that I'm going to be keeping. I do want the transformer, so I'm keeping... Basically, I essentially have to keep the entire lower panel. I think that this looks cool, so I'll keep that. Here's the display, which seems to have mostly survived. I think that it's cool. There is one of the cassette deck actuator arms, and a ferrite loop antenna. The rest of this is going in the trash.